Chris. Did you know that?
Right now?
Yeah, because I'm not sure how to do this video, but how do I switch it from one thing to the other thing? I don't know how to do that.
It's that one there.
This one? Okay, there we go. So, hey everybody, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars for a special live reveal. The reason we're going on early today is because we have to get everybody out of here because they all have flights to catch. But I thought it would be cool if I would show you guys around what everyone has done in how many days, Rob?
3 days.
3 short days. So you started with a kit guitar that was already painted and just put it together?
Exactly. Now, started with a blank piece of wood.
You started with a chunk of wood and a neck. And so walk us through get a load of that blue. That's a super cool blue. So Rob, tell me about what your experience is here at the Essential Guitar Building Workshop. I'm right here with you.
It's been a whole lot of fun, and you learn a lot, and it's well worth it to come down and build your own guitar.
So now I think they might be like, well, so how come it's not done yet? Because we've only been at it for 2.5, 3 days. So we're in the diagnosing the electronics and everything. You had maybe some things here that we think might be hooked up a little bit differently than they needed to be. So we're going to sort that out, and that's going to be super cool. Mike Mancini wants to know, I always pronounce Mike's name wrong. So it's a long weekend thing, right? So was it a big deal for you to be like, hold on, let me get. So is it a big deal for you to be like, hey, I can't do 5 days, or hold on, let me switch around. Let's switch. There we go. Okay, I hope this is working out. So was it a big deal for you to be like, I can't do it for 5 whole days, but I really want to come and do this? So that's what we did, right?
Right.
Okay.
No, it wasn't a huge deal. This is just a good way to start.
Get your feet wet, a little dabbling.
Yeah.
And I think it's neat that you guys had, you showed up, you had some ideas, and you had some parts, and we turned them into guitars, and they're super cool. How did you? So what was your favorite bit that we did?
I would say doing the body, doing the woodwork.
It's the most fun, right?
Most fun.
All right, so let's see what's going on. I'm going to switch it around here again because I think that's funny. Okay, so let's see. Drill wants to know, is this the durable thin finish?
It is.
It is a durable thin finish. So Lefty O, all the flights are late. No hurry. Well, that's not absolutely true. You kind of got to, you gotta get while the getting's good sometimes. So you chose a maple. Let me come over here. Oh, see, check it out. Rob brought this bike too for some kid because we're still doing Toys for Tots, even though it's not Christmas time yet. So Rob did a maple neck, and you came up with your logo here. What does that say there?
Tuckercaster.
Because your last name is, in fact,
Taylor.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So we didn't just.
Tucker was my dog's name.
Oh, that's cool. I like that you chose the maple neck, but we had to do some work to get this neck to jive, right?
Yes.
So so it had a nut, which we had to work a little bit, and we had some frets. The ends were a little bit sharp, and now they're nice and smooth. And we leveled and dressed the frets. Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
And you've got this super cool Sonic blue, like Placid blue. What are we calling that one?
Sure.
You're a lot taller than I am, Rob. Okay. So and you went with which pickups and which hardware and everything did you go with?
So these are Monty's Music from the UK. Went with his Telecaster picks up and his pre-done wiring loom, which we only had to wire 2 things, and somehow we managed to do that incorrectly.
You know what? Shit happens, and sometimes, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we suspect that it's one of these wires here. Chris is going to come over and have a peek
Does
at
it
it.
not work?
It's fully operational until it's not. So we think we got 1 or 2 wires.
One of the pickups is out.
Yeah. So, but it's no big deal. We're going to get that sorted out. But look at this. It comes with like a super nice, nice cap. It's a nice cap with a picture of a cap on it. So, and then you actually got this hammered finish pick guard.
Etsy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm good, and I know where we went wrong. This has got a series parallel, and we just
put both grounds to ground, and we needed to put one of them to the switch. So
So no big shake. We
No
just
big shake.
we just do it.
one snip, one solder, boom, Bob's your uncle.
All right. Well, let's turn
Remember
the
that part
old.
where I told you to twist those two wires together and
Yep.
just solder them?
Yep.
That was wrong.
So let's just crank the old soldering iron up here, and
Yep.
these guys will get going. I'll go talk to Buzz, and we'll see what Buzz is up to with his guitar. Buzz, I'm coming at you.
All right.
I'm coming around this wise. So we're over here in Players Corner while the guys get. So everybody, this is Buzz. He's been here with us for the last 3 days.
3 days.
Tell everybody about what you got going here.
So I got a red Super Strat.
Hold on, let me turn yes off the thing, so because I will probably get a content strike for that. I know, yeah. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, Buzz, we're back. We're back.
Oh, I just found out there's paper stuck under my bridge. Better get that out.
So 3 days ago.
This is the first time this has made a sound, like in the last 5 minutes. Brand new.
So
Spanking new.
what do you got going here? We got 3 days worth of work, and yeah.
Got this awesome red finish. I don't even know what you call it.
Well, we call that the durable thin finish.
Durable, thin, red.
And I think it's cool because, when I was at Roberto Venn, hold on, I'm switching the camera to this way again because I like it. When I was at Roberto Venn, everybody had, hey, Chris, you got the picture. So when I was at Roberto Venn, nobody had a color like this. It was back in the 80s and everybody's guitar was brown, which was cool if you wanted a brown guitar. Well, Chris and I decided when we first started doing these classes, one thing we definitely didn't want was for everybody to have the same exact color brown guitar, which cool, but we could do better than that. You know what I mean? So you saw Rob's is that super cool blue. It's actually got some metallic in it. Buzz has a sweet red guitar here, and he's got a whole kind of color
Yeah, it was
scheme
actually-
happening.
It was made to match the pickup.
So what's
The pickup
the
came
big
first.
idea with that? Okay.
Well, the pickup color came first, and then I guess it was Chris's idea that we could match that. And I thought, well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And it is cool. It's a whole, black and red color scheme. It's awesome.
As someone who grew up in Texas, if that had a redneck, I would be extra happy with it. But
Probably-
okay.
We could do that too.
Oh yeah. So we got a DiMarzio Air Norton pickup in the guitar and a hip shot trim,
Yep.
black, because you've got kind of a black theme happening here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got going on in the back there? Show everyone the back. Okay, so we had you've got a kill switch here,
Yeah.
and you guys just wired that so that it is fully operational.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a challenge, but
Okay.
got it.
Cool. So what was the Chris, come here a moment, would you please?
Uh-huh.
What was the overriding the over under on the kill switch there? What
I
can you
thought that we
get
should-
close there? Because we're yeah.
I thought that we should probably interrupt the ground, and that turned out to be wrong. So we interrupted the hot going out.
Okay, cool. And it worked just fine.
Yep. I mean, it
Okay.
worked the other way, but it also made a lot of hum, which
So,
for your case,
huge-
not necessarily what you wanted.
No, I just want to be able to shut it off.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So Buzz, what was one of your favorite bits about the class besides hanging out with me for 3 days?
Working with big machinery.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you guys were like on the pin router like day one.
Yeah, absolutely. I learned a lot about that, and this is just the beginning. This is my prototype, and I want to come back and make a better one.
Cool. Well, I mean, a lot of people do that. Like, so they do stuff like they think, and I'm guilty of this too. In 1989, when I built my first guitar, I was convinced it was going to be the greatest guitar in the world. But now that I know, it takes a long time to get good at this stuff. But you came into it right, and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to make a cool guitar, and it doesn't have to be the best guitar in the world. I just want to learn a little bit about it. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it seems like a pretty nice guitar.
I like it. I think it's super cool.
Oh, and there's my
Oh,
logo.
yeah.
There.
Uncle-
There's 3 people in the world that will laugh when they see that.
Uncle Sarge. Well,
Yeah.
do you know? Do you want to let anybody else? You want 31,000 people to know?
Yeah, Uncle Sarge. That's just a nickname.
Okay.
It's a nickname that I have in a very close circle of friends.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Excelente. All right. Well, is there anybody you want to say hey to?
Hey, Hank, what's up?
There you-
Mom, Dad?
There you go. So we hope that they're watching. How about you, Rob? We spaced you out. Do you want to say hey to anybody?
Hey to Lisa.
Hey to Lisa. All right, all right. Does anybody else want to be in the live video while we're going here? Okay, so we're gonna scooch over here to go right up. We're gonna zoom into Chris. Extreme close up. So this is my friend Dave, who's been here before. Dave, how are you, sir?
I'm well, thanks, Matt.
Good. So tell me a little bit about what you got happening here and what we came up with.
Okay.
So you built you went off the reservation
Absolutely,
because it's Dave and he goes off the reservation
frequently.
Wasn't he here for 7 days last time?
and went off the reservation.
8 days?
8
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
8 days.
that shows how much reservation going
Yeah.
offing.
I wanted to build a Tornado, which was a little niche guitar that Fender made, then stopped, and then revived once and stopped even faster.
Okay.
And now Squire makes a version of it as well. There aren't any templates that I'm aware of. Electric Herald has some mighty good drawings, however.
Okay.
And I use those to make my own templates, which we use to cut the body and get the shape done,
We used to to decent effect. We made all this.
as well as get the pickguard.
Did you do the pickguard here or did we do that? Did you do that before you got
I
here?
did that before I came.
Okay.
And so the body turned out to be very respectable.
I like it. Now you did. What's the big idea here? You have a custom thing happening with the neck
Yeah.
pocket, which I think is neat.
A little slope and then the ferrules and.
That's a cool feature.
Ends up giving it kind of a custom look, which was neat.
Yeah, and then you got string through ferrules.
Yep.
So what bridge are we using for this bad dude?
This is a genuine Fender bridge for the Tornado, which I'd have to rummage through the bag to pull it out, but it's a string through and doesn't have any whammy bar or anything like that.
Okay.
So it's a very unique kind of shape.
Now you've got a different thing happening on yours. When you get home, you're going to actually be building a new neck. Yes,
Yes.
that's cool.
The Tornado is, to my knowledge, the only Fender guitar ever made with a 24 3/4 inch scale length.
Okay.
And the necks that we got, which are very nice necks, and we spent some time getting them all.
Does your headstock say Davocaster?
It should have.
Okay.
It should have. But unfortunately, this is a 25.5 inch scale length neck. So,
Okay. So
the intonation wouldn't jibe with where the bridge is supposed to be on this.
so that's why we're kind of ceasing and desisting on this. But
Exactly.
you've got frets leveled and dressed and things like that happening here.
So,
and
so
yeah.
this can go straight on another body that is a 25.5, and it'll work just fine.
You got one like that sitting around the house?
I do. as
All
it
right,
turns
cool.
out.
All right,
So,
excellent.
It was a fun time, a great opportunity. I really enjoyed coming out and working with my daughter Sarah.
I wonder, is she gonna let us like put her on the video?
Embarrass me.
No, I'm not gonna embarrass. I'll embarrass myself.
So I'll let her take over and talk.
So
about
so
it.
actually, Dave, I remember when you came up with the idea of you and your daughter both coming out here. I thought, what a great idea to just have like kind of a cool vacation and make some memories and make some guitars. I think that's really neat. So yeah, I hope that everybody had a good time, and I hope that more people do this.
it was fun.
And you have two daughters, right?
Yes,
So your other daughter will come next time.
perhaps.
You never can tell.
Never can tell.
Okay.
But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Probably the neatest things I learned were how to recover from a faux pas.
Well, you know, faux pas happen, right?
Exactly.
So yeah.
And that's probably the most
what they
important
say.
set of lessons in guitar making.
You know, actually, I don't think Sarah has had faux pas one since she's been here. So Sarah, tell us a little bit about what you made and what you got going here. So we have your straight up Stratocaster. I'm gonna zoom in and fly over this track.
Standard Strat that you could possibly make.
I think it's really cool, though.
It has very high quality parts from Amazon.
Okay.
And some things that my dad pulled out of a pick guard that he wasn't going to use.
Yeah. So you got a cool mother of diving board pick guard here. Do they even call it that anymore, Dave? You remember when the mother of toilet seat and mother of diving board were popular things?
Precisely.
So Sarah, you Now you don't play guitar, right?
No, I have no musical talent whatsoever.
So you play the radio like I do?
I do.
Okay, good. So, well, did you have a good time building guitars and learning about?
Did. My dad had been wanting us to build guitars together, and I feel like everything I touched, I kind of boogered up a little bit.
No,
So-
you know what? You were really excellent with
No, I mean at home. Everything seemed to work out here.
Well, I knew like when you first started, like the first thing that we did was bandsaw, and you like went through the bandsaw like a boss.
Yeah, because I've used it before.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But I wanted to actually learn how to do things so that I could actually be helpful to him.
Okay.
It seems to mean a lot to him, so I wanted to make guitars together.
I think that's a really cool thing. So, what's the next guitar you're gonna make?
I need to actually finish the one that we're working on together.
So, okay, so you got one in addition to this one,
Yes.
and is it the blue one, or you got another one back at the
No,
home shop?
It's another one. It's Gold Dust.
Go,
Already named it.
that's the name of the guitar. So, what have you got happening here on your headstock? You've got.
Black Mamba.
Hold on, I. So we've chosen the Black Mamba. So everybody gets to pick their headstock logo, but we used licensed necks. So which basically what we were able to do by going to a licensed neck is cut 2 days off of the regular 5-day class. So so you can build, something standard like the Strat that Sarah built, or you can go off the reservation like Dave always does. And if your friend Ryan is watching, he'll know exactly what it's like to go off the reservation, because both of those guys are constantly, going and doing and going a little crazy. So Sarah, can I not embarrass you, but tell you something about this class and your involvement in this workshop?
I'm the only girl.
You are the first female attendee, which we should probably have like some sort of like prize, right, Chris?
Yes, I don't know what that should be.
I don't either. Like maybe like how much beer do we have? That's all. That's all we really have to give. So are you? I don't know if
Maybe
you're.
that like cold pizza you have.
Yeah.
like-
Wow. What a terrific prize, huh? So well, did you have a good time though?
I did. I had a lot of fun. I felt like I was actually accomplishing things.
Well, I mean, check it out, right? Like
No, I
you.
accomplished a thing.
Yeah, you totally accomplished something really, really awesome, and you got to hang out with the old man. You guys went somewhere good last night, I hear.
Yeah, we went to that Meow Wolf convention.
Oh yeah, how was that? Was it like super crazy?
It was like super trippy.
Did you? Okay, I'm not going to ask if you had to be super tripping to go, but yeah. But I mean, just look at Dave. He's like totally not that guy. Maybe back in the hippie days.
Days ago. But you can enjoy it no matter what your state. That's a wonderful thing.
I've seen some cool stuff about that, and I'd really like to check that out. So Meow Wolf. Okay, it gives a thumbs up. Meow Wolf.
I think it's
Excellent. I'm glad that we're back to like having like regular stuff that people can do now. That's not, we're not closed down. All of Colorado isn't closed for COVID. So yeah. Well, excellent. Thanks for showing us the guitars, y'all, and thanks for coming out and being part of this. And clean this mess up. Okay, let's see. We'll go. Chris, you have anything you want to tell everybody watching, or
Yeah, stay cool.
It was great having you in study hall. Have a great summer.
Yeah.
Stay cool. Yeah.
Stay cool.
Hope you stay.
Here's to senior year.
Yeah. Seniors rule. What was your takeaway from?
What was
Because
my
you know what? We
takeaway?
always ask everybody else what their takeaway
Oh,
from
yeah.
the experience was. What was yours?
I had fun. It was a good class. It was hard. It's always harder when everybody's making something slightly different.
Yeah.
Like Telecaster class is pretty easy because everybody's making a Telecaster, and it was fun. I really like the two blues that we did. I like the red too, but we've done that same red before.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the two blues because those were actually metallic underneath the scuffed back durable thin finish, and they looked really really cool. So
How did Steve's templates work out from Maximum Guitars? Because we basically just bolted them up and
Yep.
and
Yeah,
they worked
that was
every
actually
time.
really really cool because we shared templates with a couple people, and
Yeah.
that was it was.
I really dug how the alignment pins worked on everything. So let's walk through the wood shop real quick, Chris. I want to
Okay.
show people. So while everyone's finishing up here And the reason we're going live now is because everyone's got some stuff that they want to kind of finish, but if you decide that you want to come out to one of these workshops, you get to basically start with. So let's walk over to the bandsaw here. So what you'll do first is you'll use the OG bandsaw that we've had for forever, or the one that we got from Rick Pearl, and that's day one stuff, right, Chris?
Yep.
And then they will go to where? The reason I want to do this is because we've never done a reveal where we've walked around the wood shop.
And you go to sander,
Okay.
thickness sand,
Yep. And then like immediately to pin router. Yes.
Yeah. You do a little drill pressing to get your pins located, and then you go for it on the pin router.
Anybody use the deadhead sander for anything?
Deadhead sander, yeah, we use the deadhead sander for comfort contours,
Okay.
and I think that was all we used it for in this class.
For this, because we're not doing any neck shaping, right?
Yeah, we're not doing any neck shaping, so yeah, lots of drill press. Sarah can attest to that. She drilled more holes than anybody.
Well, there was a running gag about all the holes that had to be
Almost finished
drilled.
with holes.
So everybody used the router table.
Yeah, router table for cleanup on bodies, round over on bodies. We did a little bit of cleanup on bodies on spindle sanders and yeah, the oscillating edge sander.
What about that? Did anyone have to use that tool?
Fire extinguisher? Fire distinguisher? No.
Nope.
Nobody had to use that tool.
Very safe group of people this time.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep. And then of course lots and lots and lots of sanding.
Uh-huh.
Y'all don't worry. There's plenty of sanding in every single class that we do. So yeah, don't worry. You'll get a lot of time on all these. Hold on. Let me hold the phone up here. I'm not 100% sure that I'm digging this format where I just walk around with the camera. But you guys will let me know,
It's
right?
an awful lot like our old format.
It is, and hey, it's working out, and people
Yeah,
can
this
get an
one's
idea
okay.
of what's happening. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. If I can figure out how to get the live stream set, do I just push the X button?
I think
probably.
so, yep.
All right. Well, so hey guys, this is Matt and Chris from Texas Toast Guitars. That won't
Don't do
work. Oh, it says rotate device. I wonder if that.
It means you need to not do that.
Oh.
That's what that means, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it just goes black.
Oh, that's a bummer then.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, so hey guys, we will show you some more of these cool guitars and do more reveal videos from every class that we do. We try to do one. So this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that if you're so smart, build yourself your own cool guitar and come here and Chris and I will help you do it. So we'll see you next time, guys. Have a good week. What day is it? I don't either.